After 70, walking less, try doing these 5 things instead. Do you feel like your body is no longer as flexible as before? Are tasks that used to be easy now becoming a challenge? If you're over 70 and moving around less, that doesn't mean your life is limited. Aging is a natural journey, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on staying active, enjoying life, or doing the things you love. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, explore new ways to stay mobile, improve your health, and fully enjoy life. Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're looking for solutions to maintain flexibility and good health even with reduced mobility, you're in the right place. Let's explore effective methods to enhance balance, build strength, and live a fulfilling life, regardless of your age. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss out on more valuable content like this. Now let's begin this new journey to keep your body full of energy and vitality. 1. Seated exercises. Meet Linda, 74 years old, a woman who once loved dancing but gradually lost that joy due to joint pain and mobility difficulties. She thought she would never feel the freedom of movement in each dance step again. The feeling of losing a part of her life made her sad and withdrawn. But then a conversation with her doctor changed everything. The doctor suggested seated exercises, a gentle yet highly effective way to maintain health and regain confidence in movement. At first, Linda thought that exercising on a chair could never bring the same feeling as dancing, but after just a few sessions, she realized that every movement, no matter how small, held incredible power. The exercises not only helped her maintain flexibility and strengthen her muscles, but also brought her joy and a sense of connection as she joined classes with new friends. Now she doesn't just exercise, she incorporates her old dance moves into her chair workouts, turning them into a fun and health-boosting experience. She has found a community of people in similar situations, encouraging each other, sharing experiences, and enjoying the happiness that comes from movements that once seemed so simple. Lesson from Linda. If you have difficulty moving, don't give up on exercise. Try seated workouts. They reduce strain on the joints while still maintaining strength and flexibility. It doesn't matter how you move, what matters is that you keep moving. Start with simple seated exercises like leg lifts, shoulder rolls, or even just stretching your arms and legs to relax your body. You'll be surprised by the benefits they bring. 2. Water exercises. After undergoing hip surgery, Richard, 77, lost confidence in his ability to move. He worried about every step he took, fearing that a fall could make things worse. As a result, he gradually avoided physical activity, but that only made him feel weaker and stiffer over time. Richard's physical therapist suggested water exercises, but he hesitated. He was never a strong swimmer and felt self-conscious about being in a pool. However, he eventually decided to give it a try, and it changed everything. Water not only helped Richard relieve pain, but also provided the perfect environment for him to regain his strength. The buoyancy of water reduced pressure on his joints, making movement easier and less painful. Additionally, the natural resistance of water helped him build strength without needing heavy weights or complex equipment. At first, Richard started with simple movements, like walking in water, gently kicking his legs and stretching his arms underwater. But day by day, he noticed his body becoming more flexible, experiencing less pain and, most importantly, feeling more confident. Gradually, he began to enjoy his water workouts. The freedom of moving without the fear of falling made him feel as if he had regained his youth. Not only did he improve physically, but he also felt mentally uplifted. Lessons from Richard. Water is an excellent environment for exercising without putting stress on the joints. If you experience pain or fear falling, try working out in water. You don't need to be a strong swimmer to benefit from water exercises. Simply standing in water and performing gentle movements can already improve your health. Health is not just physical, it's also mental. When you feel safe while moving, you gain confidence and happiness. If you have access to a pool, try spending 10 to 15 minutes walking or doing light exercises in the water. You might be surprised by the benefits it brings. 3. Mobility aids. Margaret, 81, has always taken pride in her independence. She loves going to the market on her own, strolling around the neighborhood, and meeting friends without needing assistance. However, as time passed, she noticed her balance wasn't as steady as before. Even a small step sometimes made her fear falling. Despite this, she refused to use a cane or walker. She worried that if she relied on them, people would see her as weak and old. She wanted to move freely without help, but one day, while out shopping, she nearly fell. That moment of fear made her realize that her pride could put her in real danger. After much thought, she decided to try a rollator, a walker with wheels. At first, she felt a little self-conscious, but within a few days, she noticed a remarkable difference. She could walk farther without feeling exhausted. She felt more confident with each step, no longer worrying about losing her balance. She maintained her independence, but in a safer way. Not only that, but she soon noticed many of her peers also used mobility aids, something she hadn't paid attention to before. They didn't see them as a sign of weakness, but rather as a tool that allowed them to fully enjoy life. Lessons from Margaret. A mobility aid is not a sign of giving up. It's a way to regain freedom. Safety is more important than what others think. If something helps you move more easily, don't hesitate to use it. There are many options to fit different needs, from canes to walkers to rollators. Find the one that works best for you. If you feel unsteady or fear falling, consider using a mobility aid. It can help you feel safer, move more easily, and continue enjoying life to the fullest. 4th strength, training. George, 79, was once a very active man. He loved gardening, tidying up his home, and even climbing stairs without any trouble. But over time, his legs started to weaken, making everyday tasks feel more exhausting. At first, George thought this was just a natural part of aging, that as people get older, muscles simply weaken, and there's nothing that can be done about it. But then, a friend suggested that he try strength training, especially exercises for his legs and hips. Initially, he worried that exercise might cause more pain, or even lead to injury. But as he started with gentle exercises, like standing up from a chair, heel raises, and using light resistance bands, he noticed a remarkable change. His legs became stronger, and standing up from a chair was no longer a challenge. He felt less pain when walking, especially when climbing stairs. His confidence returned. He was no longer afraid of falling. After a few months of consistent effort, George didn't just build muscle strength. He also felt more flexible and energetic. Now, he can enjoy gardening again, doing the tasks he once thought he had lost the ability to do. Lessons from George. Muscles can get stronger at any age. You are never too old to build strength. You don't need heavy weights. Simple exercises like standing up from a chair, heel raises, or using resistance bands can make a big difference. The stronger you stay, the more freedom and confidence you have in daily life. Try just 5 minutes a day with simple leg exercises. A little bit of training can make a huge difference in how you move and feel in your body. 5th, stretching. Eleanor, 80, has always loved tending to her small garden, but in recent years she noticed her joints becoming stiffer, making it harder to bend down, reach for things, or even tie her shoes. The discomfort made her move less, which only worsened the stiffness and pain. She thought this was just an inevitable part of aging. However, during a doctor's visit, she was advised that regular stretching could significantly improve her condition. At first, Eleanor was surprised. She had always associated stretching with younger people or athletes. But after trying a few simple stretches, she gradually felt her body becoming more flexible, less stiff, and less painful. She started with gentle exercises like reaching up and gently leaning side to side to stretch her spine. Calf stretches by placing her hands on a wall and pressing her heel back. Slow shoulder and neck rotations to relieve upper body stiffness. Within just a few weeks, she found it easier to bend down and tend to her garden. But most importantly, she no longer woke up feeling stiff in the morning. Lessons from Eleanor. Stretching reduces pain and improves flexibility, even if you're over 70. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a big difference in mobility. Don't wait until stiffness or pain becomes severe. Make gentle stretching a daily habit. Try starting with a few simple stretches in the morning or before bed. Even small changes can help you feel more comfortable and move more freely. You see, even if you're moving around less, there are still plenty of ways to keep your body healthy and enjoy life to the fullest. You don't have to do everything all at once. Just start with a small habit, a simple exercise, and step by step, you'll feel the positive changes. Share with us. Have you tried any of these methods? Do you have any tips for staying active despite limited mobility? Leave a comment below so we can share and inspire each other. Don't forget to hit subscribe to receive more valuable content about health and active living. Always remember, you can still enjoy life to the fullest, no matter your age or mobility.